misguided, EFC has the powers to prosecute, powers of the EFC to investigate and prosecute. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFC) was established in 2003 in response to the pressures from the Financial Action Task Force (FATF), which named Nigeria amongst the 23 countries in the globe that were not cooperating with the international communities in its effort to fight money laundering and financial crimes. However, there have been numerous concerns and agitations with respect to the extent, scope of powers conferred on the FCC to investigate and prosecute corrupt malpractices as vested on it by the FCC Act 2004. The question relating to the extent of the powers and functions of the EFCC has sparked a lot of controversies and debates before the courts. First, does the EFCC has the power to prosecute economic and crime? This is not surprising because the EFCC Act endowed the Commission with the wider powers over all forms of corrupt practices. The provisions of Section 6714(18) of the Act, particularly Section 6b 7 subsection 1a, 7 subsection 2f, and 13 subsection 2 gives the FCC the power to investigate and prosecute offenders for any offense, whether under the Act or any statute, insofar the offense relates to the commission of economic and financial crimes. The first major issue amongst many arises as a result of the federal structure of the country was the question to ask whether EFCC has the mandate or powers to investigate and prosecute economic and financial crimes in all parts of the Federation of Nigeria. Another one is whether the FCC has the power or right to investigate and prosecute offenses in relation to proportion of the constituent states of the Federation of Nigeria, given the constitutional prescription of a federal system of government with its concomitant state autonomy. The Supreme Court in Joshua Dariye vs. Federal Government 2015 10 NLWLRO Part 1467 325 and 353 to 354 paragraph Federal Government on those states versus Attorney General of the Federation 2022 9 NWLRO Part 772 222 at 300 Jolly Nyame vs. Federal Government 2021 017 Bets Part 1193 344 at 403 paragraph 11G etc. These are the few judgments of cases prosecuted by the EFCC and verdict passed by the Supreme Court of Nigeria. You should also know that apart from these cited Supreme Court authorities, there are several other cases instituted and won in court against cybercrime, Yahoo by the FCC, and therefore it is worthy of note without equivocation that the FCC can investigate and prosecute the offenders, particularly on matters relating or related to economic and financial crime. So Agbochenu should bear it in mind that all the crimes himself, his principal, and any other persons who have any knowledge or partake in any fraudulent activity on the masses has much questions to answer, and he or she or they should be ready for prosecution by the FCC. It has become a routine and common practices among grant handlers particularly those that were intimidated into extortion gang by those who claim themselves to untouchable and super leader in the grant community. The eagle eye of the FCC is watching and it has no friend. Be careful with whatever plans you have incubated to hatch on fraudulent misconduct. Okay, this was signed by Barrister Ncha. My viewers at home, what's your reaction to this? Please drop your reaction in the comment section. Your voice better clear around the world, and ensure you subscribe to our channel for more update from Daily Express. Okay, thanks and God bless, and do well to spread the report. Help us to share this report across all grand platforms on Facebook, Instagram, Telegram, WhatsApp, name it. Okay, we'll have grand platforms in all the social media handles we just mentioned. Ensure you subscribe to our channel and spread the report across all grand platforms in all the social media handles just mentioned. Thanks and God bless, and bye for now. Do join us in the other news, and thanks so much for listening. Okay, bye for now, please.